So here I am at the open house that I'm hosting as an emergency. It's a Tudor-style home, as you can see here. Look how nice, big, and mature those trees are. Look how far back you are from the street. And if you need, and I'm your realtor by design, Courtney R. Abrams. If you're looking to move into the Millburn area here in Essex County, I got you. This home is great for that NYC commuter because it is in walking distance to the train station. This home is 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, a 2-car detached garage. A lot of the updates were done within the last decade or so. So it's pretty nicely updated. Look at the stonework outside here. So pretty strong. Nice side entry. And you know, as your realtor by design here in Northern New Jersey, I always look forward to helping you move. So if you want to know more about this house, details will be in the description below, along with my contact information on how you can make this house yours or any other. We just walked through the front door, and this is one of my favorite rooms in the house. It's this beautiful sunroom. As you first walk in, more than a foyer, so you could take your shoes off right here, and there is the closet. Then you come through these French doors, which takes you into the living room. This is all hardwood flooring here. Okay, and you can see the living room holds quite a bit of space. There is a fireplace here for those who like to keep warm. This here, they're not using their fireplace for fires, of course, as you can tell. Look at those sconces, another one of my favorite things. So that summer when you first walk in, those French doors, who's keeping count? The sconces, all the sunlight. And if we swing over here, you have this half bath tucked away in this corner, this powder room here. So it's just big enough to handle your business and tucked away, not to disturb anybody. And we're gonna keep going around like this. So look at all the windows this house has. And the windows have been recently, the windows are newer, not brand new, but newer for good, which is great. And this is the stairs to the second floor, as you can tell. We're starting to enter the kitchen. And on this side, look at this great breakfast nook area. Again, I like how things are tucked away. I like that. And this here is the kitchen, as you know. We're gonna come back here because first thing I wanna do is take you guys outside, because this home sits on 0.49 acres of land. So almost a half an acre of land right here in Millburn. So your children will still be going to the Millburn Short Hill schools. That's a little prayer corner. We'll get back there. And let's check out this outside. This is what I mean about all the space you have. This is where you wanna be at in the summertime. Your deck, or if you want to get a fire pit would be good too, on your deck or on your outside. This is where the stairs are. They have that locked off, of course, but look at all this space. You could take your 5-iron and hit yourself a golf ball out here pretty nicely. You got all this space here. Nice, right? So that's a lot what you're paying for in this with this house. And the taxes are low too. The taxes are like 17 something. So that's good for taxes here in this area. That's really good. I keep thinking that this door is a slider, even though I know it's not. I've been wanting a slider to the backyard, but I know it's not a slider. So now let's look at this kitchen. You got a lot of cabinetry in this kitchen. It's just big enough. You got the ovens over here on the wall. You got the stove top over there. And to make things a little bit more streamlined, you see how the faucet for the sink is on an angle. So they really did utilize the space nicely throughout this area. And this here is stairs to the basement. But now let's go, in which we'll come back to. We'll actually be coming up those stairs. Here's the dining room. So you have the breakfast nook on one side, then you come and you have the dining room on this side. And the table they have here, as you see, fits 8. So if you're someone who entertains in any way, this is a nice space to entertain at. And this home is like a little over 3,000 square feet. We're going to come back through the living room because as you can tell, this whole thing just pretty much wraps around into a circle. And now we're going to take our way upstairs, make our way upstairs. You know, when I do these videos, I normally just do them as I'm walking through and want to give you a different perspective, especially if I'm in the house hosting the open house for you. This second level has 2 bedrooms. It hosts the secondary bedroom as well as the primary bedroom. Okay, so we're going to go into one of the secondary bedrooms first. This is the smaller of the bedrooms. But as you can see, it holds plenty of furniture. So, you know, it's not that small. Small enough, but not that small. You can still fit a king-size bed in here, but a queen probably would be better. And now here is the primary suite. That is a king-size bed. They have the sliding closets there, as well as a open door closet. And I'm not going to open any of the closets because this is still an active residence. And living in this area right here, you literally are walking distance to the train. The public library is nearby, very nearby, as well as the town. So, as well as the Paper Mill Playhouse. So if you enjoy shows or walk in the town or work in New York City, this would be the ideal location for you. And they made really good use of this space as a primary suite because as you come in, you have 1 sink. And then you have the shower tub combination. And then when you come around, can't prevent myself from going in the mirror there. You have the toilet and the other sink and counter. So plenty of space. So one person could be in one area washing their face and things like that. And the other person, which probably would be me in the other area, prepping for the day with makeup and all that other good stuff that you have going on there. Now we're going to go down this hall here. And we're going to come upon the hall bathroom, which also boasts a linen closet and a tub shower combination. And then we're going to go upstairs to the 3rd level. So you have 4 floors of finished living space. This here is what they're calling the 3rd bedroom, and it's huge. This area here is huge, which is a good thing. You see you have a wall full of sliders here. That's the smaller of the beds in this room. But look at all the light that also shines through this room as well, even from that one window. Now we're going to take it all the way downstairs to the basement. Or let's put it like this, a sub-level and then to the basement. Because again, this house has a lot of charm and uniqueness. In no way is it as small as you would think. And that's the one thing I also like about homes, that they can be deceivingly bigger than you would imagine. So we're coming back down here. Bypassing the kitchen, because we're going to start here and go up these few little stairs, which they have a prayer area there. We're not going to disturb that. And then we're going to come down here, and this is a great room. I mean, talk about an entertaining space. Look at not just exposed beams, but I mean, look how those beams, look how well kept this is, and those exposed beams. It is so nice. This is where a lot of the magic would happen in the household. That is a door that leads to the outside, which is great. So another point of exit entry if need be. And then you have a closet here as well. So you don't need to go anywhere to pick things up. And look at all the light. That skylight, again, another fave. Okay? Absolutely love it. So now we're going to go down to the lowest of levels here in this house. And no, this house has not flooded. And it's not in a flood zone. You wouldn't need flood insurance. This door here leads to the Bill Code doors to, again, another exit point. And now we're in the laundry area. We are officially in the basement now. And their store I'm going to open just to show you the days is like kind of like the pantry where they store the extra food, overflow, and things like that. And these are those stairs from the kitchen. We're going to go back up those. But this here is the third bathroom in the house, full bath. And this here just hosts a shower stall. This here is the utility room, but that's where they're housing the cats while the open house is in session. Now we're gonna come swing over here. More storage under the stairs here. And this here is what presumably could be your fourth bedroom. You could use it for whatever you want, because as you can see here, they're using it for an office. But look at the size of this room. The windows are big enough to be egress. So that's great. So you do have a point of exit here. But I mean, look at the size of this room, realistically. There's a closet here to my left. Then you have these two closets right in front of me. But look at all of this space. And even here, it boasts good lighting, really good lighting. So, and if I'll put in the description what direction the house faces for those of you who would like to know, I'll put that in the description because I know it's important to some people. But I love light, so I definitely would need to know myself because I love natural light. I'm not a dark house person. But yeah, this house is unique, individual. If you're looking to move into the Millburn, Short Hills area, close to the train station, good commute to NYC or to other points throughout Jersey, you know, reach out to me. My team and I have been in the business for nearly a decade, so we know what it takes to get you moving to where you want to be at. Call, text, and or email. I will respond. Remember to like, share, and comment because we want you to be part of our community and engage. So, and we thank the listing agent for allowing me to host, calling me in this emergency time to host this open house. So, as always, until our next video, peace and blessings.